Hey, this is Corey Glenn, and I'm going to do a live demo here where I'm testing out the new automatic STL alignment feature. This is actually the first time I've used it, and so I do these videos typically for development testing, and just thought it'd be worth sharing with everyone. So what I'm going to do is I've just opened the DICOM. I'm going to go to Import STL Model and find the STL for this, and as you can see, it's the mandibular arch for this case. And what comes up is now this new option where I can do automatic alignment. So again, first time I've tried this, we just select the mandible, and now let's press align. That's pretty impressive. We'll have to exit to confirm the accuracy, but let's go ahead and do that. So I always do that in one of two windows. There's first the axial view, and if I scroll up and down through the axial, that looks pretty dead on. I would be very much happy with that. And then one other is the cross-sectional. And once again, that looks dead on as well. All right, so one case down. I'm going to test a bunch of cases here right in a row, and I'll condense this video down. Let's discard this project, start a new one. Okay, so this is case 2. We've got the model over here. Now this one's going to be interesting. I'm going to go ahead and hit align, but the reason this one's going to be interesting is because the tooth has been modified here, because in this real case that tooth is going to get extracted, so it doesn't have all the information there. Secondly, I know from using this in courses, right at the midline of this case there was some movement where I guess the cone beam hit the patient, so this one will be interesting to see how it does. Again, cursory look is good. Let's now go and look at it for real. And once again, that is pretty darn impressive. Okay, you can see here that's where the tooth is modified, so that's why it's not following perfectly there. But even up here at the midline, that looks pretty good. Let's look at that in the cross-sectional. So right here in the canine region, perfect. As we get to the midline, there's that double image, so you see it doesn't perfectly conform, but man, everywhere else that looks great. Okay, so that's 2 cases, 2 for 2. Let's go to another one. All right, case 3. Yet another mandibular case. This one's pretty straightforward. Let's hit mandible align. Okay, and let's evaluate. In the axial, that looks perfect. You can see the cusp tips disappearing at the same rate on the cone beam as they do on the STL. Let's look in the cross section, and perfect as well. So honestly, these are, in the past I've been hesitant to use a lot of the auto stitching features because I just felt like I could do it better by points. I would have a tough time rivaling or getting better results with this using the points method. So this is pretty impressive. Liking what I see so far. Let's do one more project, which is an STL generated from cone beam scanning a model as opposed to a perfectly clean STL. So let's do case 4. Let's import DICOMs, and this is a model scan. Okay, I'm just going to go with exactly what the software suggests as the model density. Click Next. Now we have our model, and let's go to Align Model. So apparently in this wizard, it's still defaulting to the matching teeth, and so what I'm going to do is just cancel the wizard at this point, and it's already generated that STL, but as you can see, that is not stitched in place. Now I'm going to just go back into model manipulation. So I guess being so new, this has not worked out to be a automatic feature yet. So let's go to maxilla, and this would be suppose this would be matching teeth. Here we go. So in the matching teeth, let's now say maxilla, and let's just hit a line. And now let's evaluate. I'm going to change the color just so you can see a little better. Let's go to a green. And that looks like a great alignment. Perfect, in fact. And cross section. Exact same thing. Looking at this model outline, how it conforms around the teeth, and it looks to be perfect. All the way around the arch. So really impressed by this function. I think this is going to now become my default method of doing this. I can't imagine anything being easier than that. So yeah, this is a great job by the software team at Blue Sky Bio.